Satyam Gupta. Today I am going to present two topics. One is the technical topic, another one is the management principle. So in technical topic, today we are going to present review of welding procedure specification. So in our industry, there are lots of people like welder, like inspector, like engineer, like production engineer, like salesperson. They have to review WPS PQR, and sometimes they need to submit to WPS to their client also. So they have to listen this video completely for their knowledge. And second, very important, which is the management principle I am going to cover. This is I am taken from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and this is the corporate principle from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And this journey actually started from last lecture when I decided to cover Srimad Bhagavad Gita as a management principle in front of you. So recently, friends, I completed my one book, that is the Elon Musk autobiography. That was wonderful book, and I learned so many things from this book also. But what I decided to cover management principle from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So I am going to start today's chapter. So this is basically a corporate management. I am taking this word, and in this first point we will discuss about management, about management. So friends, what about management? Management is a kind of act in which manager decide how to enhance manager to his team at a such level when he will be more effective, more efficient to complete or achieve desired goal. So that is very essential, friends. Like, this is a manager's responsibility to enhance him. And second thing, manager's responsibility to empower their employee towards their goal. And third thing, manager's responsibility, he need to be make balance between their family life and their work life, so that work will be more effective and efficient. So friends, second point we will going to cover, that is the origin of Bhagavad Gita. So origin, basically it happens 5200 years ago when Pandav and Kaurav, two brothers like there, and there was a battle between them. And at that time, from the Pandav side, Arjun was the prince from the Pandav side, and Krishna, who is the god. The conversation between Arjun and Krishna was there in between, like 700 verses conversation. And in 700 verses conversation, Krishna mentor Arjun how to be more effective, efficient, and how to overcome the fear, how to make more efficient. So all this conversation actually called Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And in all 700 conversation, we can extract lots of management tools which is very effective in our corporate life. So I am trying to extract management tool from these 700 verses conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. Okay, so my third point, which is related with the management and Bhagavad Gita, some points I have extract from these conversation. So number one, it associates with the enhancement of individual efficiency and effectiveness towards desired goal. So it's manager responsibility, mentor's responsibility, how he enhance his team towards the goal, so he can be more effective, more effectiveness. Second point, it disseminates the fear and changes the weaknesses into strength of an individual. It's a manager and mentor responsibility how he can overcome from his fear. Like sometimes in corporate, in company, employee fear about their job, fear about their failure. But if I am talking about the right mentor or the idle mentor, he always try to support his team to trust actually to overcome the fear. Don't worry about the job, don't worry about the right or wrong. He need to start working towards the right goal. And maybe failure and passing, both are the two aspects of the coin. So anything can happen, but if the idea and if the intention is correct, definitely people can get the result. So it's manager and mentor responsibility to mentor his team about the disseminates the fear, so that fear can be reduced and changes the weaknesses from this person to the strength of that person. Okay. And third point, share the responsibility. Share the responsibility is the biggest tool in the organization. We normally call it the delegation. So how we can delegate the people, how we can share the responsibility, because company have a goal to proceed to get success, and for that success the manager responsibility to distribute the correct goal to the correct person, so that in the last when we combine all the goal, all the successes, then organization can achieve the success. And the fourth one is the consulting the mentor. That is also very essential part, because it's mentor's responsibility to consult their team toward the success. And then charismatic leader who inspire, motivates and tell the ground level reality. In these two aspects, friends, always manager need to be very open. Manager need to be very open to their team to speak the ground level reality to them, so that they can connect the real situation. And second thing, vice versa, when teammates speak up with their manager or their management that this is the ground reality and we need to act. So in this case, like management and senior management can act immediately and company can be on the success path, not in the failure path. So friends, these are the management terms I have taken from the Bhagavad Gita, and in the next classes I will again taken some more points from Srimad Bhagavad Gita and will describe. Okay, so friends, now I am moving back to my technical topic, that is the welding procedure specification. So in WPS is essentially welder guide that include applicable code, requirement and control of the welding process. So WPS is also contains lots of code and specification requirement, as well as the actual process what we are performing at the time of qualification in PQR, we have extract from that. So if I am talking about that, at a very first stage when we are going to perform welding on the actual job, actual test coupon, and we test on the lab and we get the result, and if result is passed, then we noted down the actual process what we have chosen at the time of welding, and that actual process actually reflect in WPS. So I mean, if you are going to perform that process in production weld or later on, so your welding will be sound welding. So this is very important, friends. WPS role is very vital and very important for our organization, because when we are performing welding on actual piece and get the right result, and you can say like your PQR, like procedure qualification record is passed, then you can extract the same parameter from that and make the final WPS, and that WPS you will use on the later on stage. Okay, and second important thing, friends, like WPS include detail on what you need and process to follow for sound welding. So process is very important, friends, because all the parameter we will cover in WPS, and it's our responsibility that our welder should follow the same parameter, and our responsibility to give the right component, right filler wire, right process to our welder to perform welding. Okay, so now I am moving to WPS list information, such as what are the important fact and what are the important list which we need to take care during follow the WPS. Those are like verify company name and who / TPI endorse. This is very important. Like what is the company name? Like WPS belong to some another company and we are following in some another company. This will not acceptable. WPS will be qualified for the same company. The company who is using the WPS. This is important. And who endorse? Like some TPI endorse or himself endorse or welder himself endorse. So this is also very important point. And second is the weld design. If I am talking about the weld design we discussed earlier also, like lab design, butt design and some other U group, whatever. So you welder need to take care or engineer need to take care. Like your WPS is qualified for which design? And if your WPS is qualified for those design, then you can use those WPS. Okay. The third point is related with position. If your welder qualify for simple like 1G position, flat position, so he cannot perform welding in overhead position. So that in section 9 or section 9 I am talking about ASME, if you are talking about AWS and some other specification, so it is clearly mentioned in which position if you perform WPS and PQR, your welder should do the welding on the same process. Okay. The fourth one is the base material. Base material is also essential. You have to check in your WPS, like your WPS is qualified for which material. He cannot use any material. Suppose your WPS is qualified for carbon steel material only, so he can perform only carbon steel material. He cannot perform welding on Inconel and Astolite. This is very important, friend. Welder, inspector, engineer, everybody need to take care like which material he can perform welding. And fourth one, similar with the filler metal. He cannot use any filler material in the world for welding. He has to use whatever filler material mentioned in WPS, he has to use the same filler material. Okay, now I am moving back to the sixth point, which is range of the qualification. So in WPS it is clearly defined like how much thickness you can weld, how many weld thickness you can weld. So you need to follow the WPS in which it is mentioned and you need to follow the thing. Then 7 point, like preheat temperature and interpass temperature. This is very important, friends. Preheat temperature, we always preheat the component or preheat the test coupon before the welding, so that moisture will remove and some other contraction, whatever it is there, it may happen. So preheat is important, which is mentioned in your WPS, you need to follow that. And similar way, in the interpass temperature, when your welder perform welding and if interpass mentions something in your WPS, so you need to follow the interpass temperature. Like after each layer, you have to check it whether the interpass temperature is correct or not. If it is not correct, please hold it and let temperature cool down up to first temperature and start welding again. Okay. Then current type. Current type is also very important because your welding process may be different. Like GTAW, GMAW, SMAW, there are lots of different welding processes, and for every different welding processes, the current polarity is different. Like in SMAW or GTAW, you can use DCEP, DCEN kind of current. So you need to take care about this also. Then if I am talking about filler metal dia, this is also important because if your WPS is qualified for certain dia, suppose 3.2, so current value, voltage value will be different. And if you are using practically the different dia like 2.4, so current will be reduced, not will be the same. So that point you need to take care, like your WPS is qualified for which dia and for which current and what you are using, the electrode dia. This is important point, friends. Then 11th point is called about ampere and voltmeter. So you have to check the ampere, what current you are using, what voltmeter, what voltage you are using, you need to take care. Then 12 number is the travel speed. If your WPS specifies certain travel speed, your welder need to follow the same travel speed during welding. Then heat input. Heat input is also very important. Like in some cases, heat input it defines something which is calculated with the voltage, current and travel speed. That is a different phenomena, but your WPS or actual welding has the similar kind of system, not will be the different. Okay. Now 14th is the method of cleaning and back gouging. Sometimes method of cleaning, like for every layer you are using polishing. You are removing slag from the welding with the help of grinder or whatever. So you need to, whatever you write in the WPS, you need to follow. So friends, now I am presenting in different slide, like example of one WPS, so that we can go through it and we can understand more. In this, friend, I have taken one example for WPS, what we need to follow and how we need to follow and what we need to review. So in this you can see, like, company name I am taking blank. So whatever company name is there, they need to write their company name, and you have to check the WPS number, PQR number, and very important, you have to check like what welding processes are we using. In this you can see it's a GTAW process, manual type, so you have to perform actual welding on the component with GTAW and manual if you are using same WPS. And you can see the joint detail, V and U, both joint detail we are using. Backing, you can see yes or no. Yes. Backing material, it may be a base metal, maybe weld metal, so you need to take care, like backing in the back of the welding, you can see there. So backing will be the base metal or weld metal. Okay, now we will move to base metal QW403. So you have to check the P number. P number and group number is very important. So you can see like specification type and grade also, like ASME, ASTM, SA/A 351, A351, CFATM. CFATM is kind of stainless steel grade, and any material which are having the same P number and group number may use the same WPS. Like if I am talking about 316L material we need to weld, we can use the same WPS because 316L have the same P number 8 and group number 1. Similar way, if we need to perform welding on CF8 material or CF3M material, both the material have the same P number and group number, so we can use this WPS on both the material. Okay, the next part is the thickness range. So thickness range mention 5 to 56 mm. It means any base material which are thickness between 5 to 56 mm, we can use this WPS. If in case example you are having a thickness of 200 mm, so you cannot use this WPS for that material welding. Okay, no single pass greater than 13 mm, means the width of the single pass will not be more than 13 mm. And now we will move to filler material part, because most of the welder make this mistake, they are using wrong electrode. So every time when welder need to perform welding, they need to refer the QW404 where they can find the electrode, the spec number 5.9, AWS number ER316L. So ER316 electrode they need to use for this welding. F number, grouping of filler metal. A number, the deposited composition. So that we can A number we can check in the spectro report, and section 9 is also says about that. And next, size of the filler metal, dia is 2.4 mm. Now I will move to next page where you can find some more essential data, like position QW405. So you can see the position of the groove is flat. So welder can perform only on flat welding or groove welding. So now QW406 is talking about preheat temperature, interpass temperature. So preheat temperature before starting the welding, the minimum temperature shall be 16 degree. So it may be like more than 16, like if 30 degrees there, okay, 40 degrees there, okay, 50 degrees there, okay, but not less than 16 degree. If temperature is suppose 0 degree or -5 degree, then we need to preheat the component up to minimum 16 degree. Then second point is the interpass temperature. Interpass temperature is 150 degree defined, which is the maximum temperature. So like every each welding pass, we need to check the temperature of the bead, and it shall not be more than 150 degree. Then fortunately in this I have taken one example where PWST temperature and time range is mentioned. So we need to perform PWST after performing the welding as per QW407. Okay, now QW408 we define the gas. So we have to use argon gas because this is a GTAW welding process. So we have to use the argon gas. The flow rate will be 8 to 10 liter per minute. Now you need to refer the electrical characteristic QW409. So you can see the current is DC, polarity is negative. So you can use this polarity, this current for this WPS. Okay. So you can also see the tungsten electrode size and type 1/8 dia, 2% thoriated, and QW410 defined like the techniques string weave bed, you can see this orifice and cup dia, you can see this initial and interpass cleaning by wire brushing, method of back gouging by grinding, multiple or single pass is the multiple pass, multiple or single electrode is a single electrode, and very essential you can see the table mentioned below where you can see welder need to refer like root welding, GTAW process, ER316L electrode, dia 2.4, polarity type is DCEN, what temperature, what ampere he need to use like 150 to 175. The current range shall not be beyond this range. It must be in this range. This is very essential and we need to take care. Like anytime if welder is doing something higher, which is not acceptable. Voltage range is defined there. Voltage must be in this range. Travel speed is defined there. Welder need to follow this travel speed. Okay, so friends, I hope I am able to success deliver this point to you. And if you like my video, please do like, and if you not subscribe my video yet, please subscribe my channel. And I request you to share all of your friends, all of your well-known person, so that it will motivate me and I can make more video, more technical topic for you. Thank you so much. Bye.